Hello, Jekko Knight here. I should have made this video almost a year ago, but I've been lazy. This is my wrestling DVD collection. And people have been requesting this for me, And I figured I'd go ahead and finally film it because I have all these DVDs in order finally. It took me forever. So this is my DVD collection. 4 shelves, plus a 5th shelf, plus a 6th shelf, plus a 7th shelf, plus a 8 shelves of WWE DVDs. Let's go ahead and get started. Shout out to Gemini888 because when I first met him in 2012, he basically brought back my spirit of collecting DVDs. I collected a bunch of them in 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, and then I kind of gave up because they were just taking up too much space. So I had to catch up from like 2005 once I started recollecting. So we got some of the old ECW DVDs that came out around the time back when ECW was still alive. We have that XPW promotion. And those matches were fucking ghetto as shit. Why did I buy all those? I don't know. This one has boobies in it. Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Some older wrestling DVDs. Let's see. Oh man, I forgot about this Sting one. Basically, it's like him telling a story, and it's like really interesting. Except at the end, he like turns into like a born again Christian, and the ending was all, I don't know, it's stupid. And then a few oddball ones. I have Trish Stratus's Yoga DVD, and here starts my TNA DVDs. These are not in order. I should probably try to put them in order. Samoa Joe, he was badass back when he started. The phenomenal AJ Styles. I still need volume 2. I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. So those are all my those are like a lot of my best of and knockouts and some assorted pay-per-views back in 2005, 2006. A lot of these I bought off of Thrash Maniac 99 once he sold them on eBay. And then some more pay-per-views. Yeah, those are good years of TNA. Slammiversary. I finally got this one. I actually have 2 copies. Because I bought one from the UK and one from the US. They're about the same, exact same thing. I should see if Gemini wants a copy of those. See Hulk Hogan's last match in TNA. Then we have the SummerSlam anthology box set. I think it was like really cheap on eBay. The Royal Rumble anthology. I couldn't fit this over here, so the WrestleMania 23, the big steel case edition is right there. The full WrestleMania anthology, and the one that's basically, what is this? 1 out of 1,000. The WrestleMania leather box set. Go ahead and pull this bad boy out. Oh. Signed by Vincent Kennedy McMahon. How much did I pay for that? I think like $500 on eBay. Figure what the hell, I had the money. Might as well get it. Looks cool as shit. And inside there is like volume 1 through 4 on each one. Like I had 1 through 3, and then that one came with all 4, and then I just bought another volume 4 to fill the other one. And then we have, this was part of the WWE Raw vs. SmackDown game. It's just a case. I have the Blu-ray that came inside there in my collection, and it's still unopened. This here is just the metal case, nothing inside of it. Legends Collection Volume 1. And this is the Undertaker coffin set, which I still haven't opened. I probably should, that way I can see if those DVDs actually work, because a lot of the early ones, and I was one of the ones that bought it about the same time Gemini did, the discs didn't work, so I have to check that out. And then starts all my WrestleManias. WrestleMania 1 through 15. And these were re-released like a few years ago. I don't know why they did that. They're the same as the ones on the anthology, but different artwork. They're single DVDs. They're a variant, so I figured might as well pick them up. The original WrestleMania 15, that's where it starts, like the original DVDs. I'm missing a bunch of them from these early pay-per-views, and trying to buy them online, they're fucking expensive, so I'm trying to think where it starts. Somewhere around here, probably this Royal Rumble. I have basically from here all the way to 2015 complete DVDs for pay-per-views. So the year, this is, I believe, 2002 Royal Rumble. This one is very expensive online. This one is very expensive online. I remember trying to find those back in the day, and I didn't realize they had them in that magazine. I had to buy them off eBay, but now they're fucking ridiculous. The 2003, pay-per-views plus Insurrection in the middle, which looks ugly. They should have included that, but oh well. And it's still pissing me off that the one I attended, Vengeance, did not come with those coupons to send in for these. So I could never get the box back in the day. And buying it online, if you could even find it, is way too expensive. And then we have 2004. All this good old WrestleMania 21. I think, yeah, this starts 2005, I believe. No mercy. So this is 2006. And then, let's see. Oh, there's WrestleMania 23. And this one, I think, is different than the one that came in here, I believe. But I have it loosely, so I got both editions. And then 2007 pay-per-views. And back in the day, I actually stopped watching at the end of 2007. I just got burnt out. I was going through a phase where I didn't really like wrestling, so I decided to give it up. Then I started watching back in 2010. So I actually missed all these pay-per-views. I'm going to watch them one of these days. Except the WrestleManias. I always watch the WrestleManias. Then this is 2008, I believe. Going into, let's see. Oh no, this WrestleMania. So this WrestleMania is 2008. Going into this one, and it's WrestleMania 2009. And some of these I have like both the DVD and the Blu-ray. It's not necessary, but some of them I just bought the DVD, but I wanted the Blu-ray later, so I picked those up. All the 2009 DVDs. I'm moving very slow. Oh, there it is. 2010 with WrestleMania XXVI 26. And there's some multiple, like DVD, Blu-ray. Basically, for my collection, if there's the option to have one or the other, I'm always going to pick up the Blu-ray. On my older ones, if I had a DVD and there's a Blu-ray available, I went ahead and bought the Blu-ray. But in my opinion, that's not necessary for a collection. WrestleMania. So this starts the 2011 DVDs. All these good old pay-per-views, and like a lot of these, I was dumb to buy some of them here and there. And then at the end, I found like lots of complete ones on eBay. That's how I finished up some of these other ones. WrestleMania 28 in 2012. And then all these other ones here. Royal Rumble. WrestleMania 29, 2013. My hand's getting sore from holding this camera. WrestleMania 30, which that's 2004. All the great pay-per-views that happened there during the greatest wrestling era, the PG era. WrestleMania 31, 2015, and those are all of the 2015 DVDs. The next one starts 2016. I believe the Royal Rumble, according to WrestlingDVDnews.com, that comes out in March. Holy shit. And then this here, for no reason, I have up here a big old cup with the Junkyard Dog, Andre the Giant, Hogan, Roddy Piper, Iron Sheik, and Nikolai Volkov. This big ass thing has these little tiny shelves in the middle to hold CDs. So if I put DVDs in there, they're gonna have to be sideways. So I put my miscellaneous VHS tapes. I really don't have a lot of VHS tapes. I couldn't afford them when I was a kid. Movies must be returned by 6 o'clock p.m. Be kind. Please rewind. SummerSlam 91. WrestleMania 7. So the first 4 shelves are WWE pay-per-views in chronological order. Now, these are all the special DVDs and the documentaries in chronological order. Trust me, this was a bitch to organize. So I'm missing a whole bunch of them in the beginning. And I try to buy one every month or so. They're fucking expensive. Like this one was like $80 or so. Austin versus McMahon. Which one did I own? I think I owned that one originally, and maybe that one. But man, those are expensive. NWO Back in Black. The start of all the Triple H DVDs. Do you remember when they used to do Diva DVDs? When they used to do like photo shoots and stuff? Man, those are the good old days. I'd love to see Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks in a DVD like that. The original Brock Lesnar with Trish Stratus. I got the regular and the collectors. I always had the collectors, but I figured, which one's the collectors? This one's the collectors. This one's the regular. And let's see, Ric Flair, Mick Foley, John Cena. I always liked that first John Cena, back when he was like a rapper. My camera's hard to focus, what the fuck. Another Undertaker, the collector's edition of the Self-Destruction, and the regular. I bought the regular, I found it like at a CD store like half a year ago. So I figured I might as well buy it. They had it priced like $30. Like, how do they know how much that thing's worth? As a used freaking one. Oh. OMG. That was a WWE one. The WCW one buried WCW, which was kind of stupid, but whatever. The Rock, ECW, all these. I thought they were going to make more of those Superstar Series ones. John Cena. And, let's see. Rock, John Cena, Once in a Lifetime. CM Punk. Good old CM Punk. The Attitude Era. NWO. So, these here aren't completely complete. Most of them basically are, except for some of the older ones. Some around here, they're like completely complete. His sounds. I never even watched that one. Ultimate Warrior. Raw After the Show. Slam City. And I think I'm missing like the best pay-per-view matches of 2014. How did I miss that one? I have no clue, especially since I've been buying them when they come out. Whatever. It's Stephanie McMahon. That one was hard to find at first. Now it's easy to find. The Click Rules. And that... I was going to watch that holiday one for Noel Foley. But that's basically 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves of my, documentary and variety WWE DVDs. And in this lonely corner, these are the ones that I never even bothered collecting. They're the movie ones, the Scooby-Doo, the WWE, the Flintstones, some of the earlier WWE studios. Because I didn't really care for them. I never thought that they were actually part of this collection, but since WrestlingDVDnews.com says they are, I started collecting them. So there it is, my entire wrestling DVD collection in a nutshell. I have way too many wrestling DVDs, but I like to collect shit, so that's why I have them all. Whew. That is a lot, and that's the reason why it took me a while. Like, at first I had to buy this shelf because I had no space for all of these, and they look like shit on a bunch of miscellaneous DVD shelves, so I bought like a giant ass one. This one is freaking huge. Anyhow, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Jekko Knight signing out.